Mm, Today I'm so excited. I'm so darn excited about something that my sister bought for me. You know, my sister was always very supportive for what I do on the Dragon's Path, believing in dragons, not only believing, experiencing in dragons. She was also very, very supportive. But she doesn't know everything, of course, about my Dragon's Path. I don't tell everything. So yesterday there was a market, a flea market, where I was home in the middle of my forest. There was a flea market, and so there is a lot of junk that you can buy, things that are very old. But there was something that was striking me very much, and my sisters also said, "Oh wow, there is a dragon for sale, but it's an Asian dragon. Do you love Asian dragons? Do you love Chinese dragons?" And I said, "Of course, dragons are dragons for me. I mean, if they are Wyvern, if they are a Western dragon, or if they are Asian dragons. Asian dragons have also their gods and guardians, and especially guardians of the heavens is well known. That is the only place on the earth where the dragon is not demonized, like in Mexico, like here in Europe, like in America, like everywhere the dragon is demonized, but not there. Let me explain something to you about the Asian dragon. I'm so excited by this. I mean, I never had an image of an Asian one on my dragon altar, but it's so darn big, that it couldn't have any more place, and so I made place for my new edition. It's antique. It's very old. It's something that even comes with a suitcase. So and I saw it. I said, "Oh wow, indeed, that is all the animals of the zodiac combined." The Asian dragon is very well known for being in the zodiac, and so that every single feature of animals coming together into one being, which is the dragon. The dragon is also well known as Pangu, but also as Tialong and Shenlong, the guardians of the heavens, and so also gods, still to this day seen as gods there. Of course, now it's more like weakened, and a lot of people in China or in Japan or in Korea don't believe in dragons anymore like they used to. But that is such a shame, because they were also on the dragon's path, and so another kind of form of the dragon's path. But it was very well known that a dragon means luck, but that also a dragon has all of the features of the zodiac, and so also have a lot of creation stories about nature in itself. Also, very well known that the dragon is nature. The dragon are the elements, the four elements, also very well known in the Asian cultures. And so, also that it's being embodied by the dragon. They even believe Pangu, for example, is one of the gods of the earth, and Shinlong and Tialong are the gods of the heavens and water. That, of course, in these places are seen as Leviathan and Fafnir, but over there they had different names. They had also different kind of images. Everywhere in the world there was a different kind of image they seen in the dragon, because in Flesh and Blood they could have described the dragon, but also in spirit, and the spirit was seen as, like we see now, as the Asian dragon. Like I said, animals are very important, as they feature in everything of the dragon's body. It makes the body of the dragon for in Asian cultures, and also, so that is why I said to my sister, it's very important, and I never had the opportunity to have this on my dragon altar, and now I have, and I love to share this with you. Of course, when I share something with you, I just do it with a lot of respect for the dragon. A lot of I don't want to disrespect, because this seems very ancient. It comes in this suitcase. I mean, wow, it was not expensive at all. And so, but these people, they just wanted to get rid of it, and I don't want this. I don't want that this is going to be destroyed by children who buy it or something. But because it's very old, it's very ancient, and I love to open it for the second time because I only opened it for once because I wanted to see what it's inside of it. But it once I've seen it, it's like wow, wow, that is beautiful. So let me share this with you. The Asian dragon. There he is. Oh, wow. So darn beautiful. So everything about an Asian dragon, a Chinese dragon, or you might want to call it as you like, but to me, it has a very important meaning. The important meaning that's still to this day. This is the dragon that they are still worshipping over there, and with a very good reason, of course. Just like here, just like in Europe, they are also seen as being one with nature and being one with the creation of life. And this one is no different. Everything about their body, like for example, the body resembles the snake, the serpent, and so the head is more like from the tiger, and so the eyes from the rabbit, for example, and so it creates a god with all of the animals. That is also why in ancient Tibet and ancient China, and still to India as well, have a lot of that still worship and love the dragon very much and live their lives as monks. And so they also, just like me, just like, because I feel this very much, that I shouldn't eat animals and respect them because they feature inside of the dragon's image. Everything about the dragon's image is animals. Of course, you might say they eat animals, but we don't need it. But we can. It's of course this is a part of my path, and I want to respect everything about the dragon. Whenever I see or feel an animal, I can also detect energies from animals. And in the Asian culture, it is very well explained that everything about an animal is inside of a dragon, and so they are spirits, they are guardians, they are guardians of the elements, guardians of nature, guardians of the heavens, but also guardians of the void. Everything about this, they are well-known guardians. Here in Europe, it's also very well known that the dragon is a guardian, just such as also featured on the boat of the Vikings. And yeah, dragons has always been known as guardians, but also as creators. Now they are very much demonized, and that is very much a shame. But look at this. Oh, oh wow. I didn't had any place on my dragon altar, but I made place next to it because it seemed to have a lot of energy, you know, and I want to give energy to this. If you have a new addition on your dragon's path, your dragon's altar, such as this, and you really really love it, then give it energy, because everything about my dragon altar, it's alive. It's alive. Everything, especially the one in the middle, that is was responsible for my awakening. I love everything about my dragon here because it means so much for me. This one means, this is practically my dragon in an image that you can see. The energy that it has in and around itself. This is what you have to create on your dragon altar. Your love that you have for the dragon, and you donate the energy, and they donate energy to you. That is what a dragon altar should do, not just empty shells of things, not a dragon riding a motorcycle, because I hate that. I don't like it. I want to see respect. I want to see what they are, like these divine energies. And just like this one, that is also something very divine that I could feel. I love all the animals together at once. That is also why I love the dragon so much. The Chinese or the Asian dragons are just as much worth as I see the European dragon or the Western dragon or the wyverns or the lindworms. Everything about them is divine for me. Whatever is draconic is divine as the natural born guardians and creators. And if they sometimes in China, it's also seen on the news, on the papers, that people can still see how dragons are flying into the sky, just floating into the sky, and then they disappear just inside of the sky. It's very beautiful sometimes what people can even see with their cameras. It's also seen with cameras. So um, how a serpent-like being, like this image of this dragon, is flying into the sky, and whenever it rains, it's because of them. And that is what it makes it very important. I don't think that I will close it. I mean, it's better if you open it. Also very well known, a dragon loves freedom. A dragon wants to see the earth and the sky. And here I want to give it all my love and power. And I just learn. I just wanted to become just like this image here, to become alive. But I touch it, and it's already with a lot of energy that's been given to the image of the Asian dragon, not mine. So sometimes I need to be careful for the energy that is already in it, that is sometimes not draconic, but I just hope that my dragon, just like the other images, feels themselves at home, and that I will leave this suitcase open so that the light can come, that can touch the dragon, not the darkness anymore. Here, the dragon is home.